Whoops. Had the mic muted. Yo, what's up? Thanks for tuning in. Post processing volume. Here we go. Add that in. Extend. Let's add a little bit of bloom. Exposure? Is this thing on? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. We got some bloom. All right, we don't have to mess with that too much. I mean, the plan is that I'll build out some cool stuff, render it with the movie render queue, and then composite it inside of DaVinci Resolve. I mean, maybe I should just test that out. Maybe I should do a little test render. That's a good idea. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna do a quick test render. We'll be able to see if the stream explodes. And then we'll also be able to bring it into Resolve and see that process. Get a little practice there. Should I not mess, but should I? Yeah, let me add in some lights. It sounds like a good plan for today's episode, though. Build this scene up a little bit more, and then render it, and just see if we could do that. It'd be a big win if I could get something rendered out and a little edit. Let's see. We've got actors, shapes. We go here, lights. What do we want? We want point light or rec light. Yep. These are like soft lights. Gonna look cool for this. Make it wider. That's like like a panel. Point it towards this, I guess. Turn it up. Intensity. Let's see. Let's make another one of these lights too. Just see if it's on. This is pointing at the wall. I would expect this to... Huh? I don't think this is doing anything. No, not temperature. Turn this up, turn this up. No, no. No. Huh? Okay. Let's see. Let's just get a regular old light up in here. Point light. Make it real obvious. Yo! What's up, Brana? Brana Joy, how's it going? You made a discovery? Breakthrough. What's that? The playback issues with Fusion? Mm-hmm. I'm trying to remember like the specific. Oh yeah, and you were talking about the standalone. Yep, yep, yep. Something was broken with the like during that stream, or something was broken with DaVinci Resolve. Did they patch it, but not the standalone? Huh. So what was it? Oh, that's getting. That is. I think it's the bloom.
DaVinci Resolve 19 is most likely just around the corner, and I just made this really weird discovery in the Fusion page, and I think this is actually a mistake, and so I figured I would make a video about this, and hopefully this gets resolved. So, have you ever noticed
Resolved. Get it?
the proxy mode in Fusion in DaVinci Resolve doesn't really seem to do anything, which is weird because these other settings do work. So I can disable my motion blur. High quality option is more related to specific parameters, like in the render 3D, you've got the anti-aliasing, low and high quality, so you can basically toggle on what you're viewing using this button here. And usually when you turn motion blur back on, you have to kind of refresh the frame. And even auto proxy works. So if you are changing a setting, you'll see the quality drops while you're making an adjustment. So that's great. But yeah, proxy doesn't really seem to do anything. And if you come up here to Fusion settings under general, you do have these proxy settings, but this doesn't really seem to make any impact on the Fusion page. So if I have this set to 8:1, we should see a much lower resolution. If we go into Fusion Studio, we've got these nice big buttons, and I actually prefer this because I can just glance over there and see what my settings are, but more importantly, they actually work. So if I go into Preferences, Fusion Studio has the composition and the general global default settings, but under my general setting here, you can see I can change the setting just like this, and it actually updates inside my comp. I can also right-click on the button and change the setting pretty easily. You can do the same with auto proxy, and we also
Wait, what? This is new? These buttons?
have this additional button to auto proxy on certain tools, all the tools or none of them, but in DaVinci Resolve, for some reason, this is not an option.
Oh, I see.
So I think what happened was whenever they decided to hide this little menu right there or get rid of those buttons, something weird happened with the right-click options that you have from Fusion Studio. And the other day I was right-clicking in my timeline just to like set my auto range, and I must have like accidentally right-clicked way over here, and look what we have. We've got the same list of proxy quality settings. So if I drop this to 8, you can see the quality drops dramatically, and I can see my animation in real time and kind of get a better sense of timing and things like that. So like, why is this way over here? Why is this hidden? This feels like a mistake. And another weird thing, if you come over a little bit to the right on about frame 10 and you right-click, you get the auto proxy update options. So both of these feel like a mistake. Like whenever they decided to hide these buttons, these other options got like pushed over here for some reason. I'm not really sure. So Blackmagic, if you're watching this, I would really like to see the same big fat buttons that we have in Fusion Studio and the ability to just simply right-click and change our proxy settings. And also, I would like the Fusion settings to actually work. I know some of these work just fine, and then some of these you have to actually start a new Fusion composition. Like for example, the color right here, this would not make an impact on the current composition, but the next time I start into Fusion, then these will work. But proxy just doesn't work at all. So if you're watching this and you've ever wondered why proxy doesn't work, there's the temporary fix for this. Hopefully, again, they fix this. The one thing that you have to be mindful of though is when you go back to the edit page, it stays that way. It doesn't like with motion blur. If you turn off motion blur, the edit page will still render your motion blur. So I would really like it if the proxy mode like automatically disabled when you flip back over here to the edit page, because yeah, it should just give me the full res, full motion blur, and all that stuff. Because one of the things that you see people kind of complain about is the Fusion performance, and so I think just having a easy way to just quickly adjust your proxy setting and get like your real-time playback, that's super nice. And up until recently, I didn't know that this menu was even here, and so I kept going up here to playback, and I would set my timeline proxy resolution to a quarter, and this has a whole different host of issues that I don't really want to get into. But anyway, yeah, if you've ever wondered why proxy mode doesn't seem to help with performance, it's because it's set to 1:1 by default, and the only way you can change it is if you right-click way over here on the timeline and access this hidden menu.
That's weird. Oh, okay. So, actually, I'll try and render this right now as so I can import it and mess around with stuff inside of DaVinci Resolve. Seems like a broken feature. They're probably gonna fix that, but let's see. I want to test this. I want to see if one, I can render at all on stream, or if my stream explodes. And then two, I want to go through the process of bringing the EXRs into DaVinci Resolve. And then three, we can check out the thing that you're talking about right here. Let me see. Test. Let's see. UE5 renders. We'll call this one test 01. All right. Then we're not going to mess with that. I have here. Yes. Yes. Okay. I want to turn on the other stuff too, but whatever. Let's just see what poops out with this if we render it with this. Oh, and then output, I'm gonna do, oh, I gotta put this stuff in. Output frame step. Start 0 to 60. We're just gonna do 60 frames. Okay. Okay. I hope this doesn't blow up the stream. Here we go. I have warm-up frames too. I have like 240 or 60 warm-up frames. Hopefully this doesn't explode everything. Watch, I'm gonna press this button and this stream is instantly gonna explode. Oh, cameras. Oh, I got to do the head jiggle. Prepare. Prepare for explosions. Oh. Oh. Oh, my camera is struggling. Oh. Can't believe it's... Okay, we survived. And I think it rendered some stuff. It rendered 1 second of footage. Okay. And let me just see. Oh, I should have had this up. But the question next is, should I close Unreal or just go straight into DaVinci Resolve? What am I calling this? Renders? UE5 renders. UE5. Media. Make sure that EXR. It's on sequence. Okay. Control I for import. What? I mean, you saw it render. Where'd it go? Huh? Where? Where'd it go? Oh, it went here. I could have sworn I... Okay, whatever. It ain't no thing. I'll just move it. I thought I set that up. Okay. This is why we're doing this. This is figuring out how to render. I gotta start posting I gotta start making stuff and posting it on Instagram. And adding music. Okay, so here we go. Is that it? No, I gotta select the other stuff. I gotta select the whole thing, I guess. There we go. Oh, that looks pretty sweet. That looks cool, doesn't it? Bloop, 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 bloop. I'm excited. This looks cool. I mean, it's not, I didn't even like properly set the font. Yo, this looks sweet. So this is actually, thanks to a tutorial I followed. This is in Aces. Yeah, so this is, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, that's, I gotta make sure that this is set up properly. But I mean, it looks good, right? I don't really care what color space I'm in. This looks nice. This looks nice, man. Oh, I'm so excited. What am I doing? What was the plan? Okay, so let's go into Fusion. And then let's, okay, hold your horses. I'm talking to myself. Preferences. No, not preferences. File. Project settings. Color management. Or I can also take a look at the individual EXR, right? No, that ain't right. The OCIO, yeah. Maybe I should pull up this tutorial I was following before. DJV, like DJV viewer. Yeah, I don't want to use Photoshop. Let's see. Let's try to use our, let's make some big brain moves here. If we go to here, render settings, color output, big brain moment. We've got this OCIO, the transform source is linear rec 709 to Aces CG. So when it comes into DaVinci Resolve, I need to say that it's coming in as Aces CG, correct? And then in just Aces CG to Rec 709 or sRGB. Aces, oh yeah, it's like CCT, right? Aces. No! No. uh, which one? This is Rec 709. Just assign LUTs to your renders, lol. Not here. Okay, I'll get out of here. Is this right though? It's Rec 709 A? Scene? Gamma 2.5? 4? Intermediate? No, no, it's gamma. Oh, just cancel. Back away slowly. Just back away from that screen. I don't want any problems. Go to the edit page. The edit page. I want to see if I don't think there is any um uh things in this. I want to see. I just want to go through the process real quick of the compositing stuff. Aha. Nice. Huh? No. Right. I want to add this this host split. Okay. I have to remember my training. We've been training for this. We went through a month of training. It all comes together here on the edit page. Okay, so on the edit page you can what do some LUTs here? Oh, looks good, man. This looks good. Right click on the render. On the edit page, now in the media pool, right click on the render. Okay. Oh, right. And then here. Oh, apply a LUT. Okay. Aces. Huh? Aces to rec. I only got LMT Aces V 0. VFX. Oh. Ah. Dude, what? This is buried, man. That's what I'm talking about. Like, to have all these options. Intimidating. Last option. Oh, of course. Literally the last one on the last one here. sRGB to linear. Oh, it's even darker. I don't know if that looks better. Wow, it's so vibrant. Oh, I did the wrong one. Okay. I'm excited though that things are happening. I'm excited that the colors look so decent. And I didn't even like set up the lights or anything. I didn't do anything yet. Okay. Lookup table, VFX, linear to sRGB. Oh, it looks terrible. This is awful. No. This is good. This is good. Now we have more colors to do more things. It was like this? Yeah, but I want it to just look good. No, if we have it like this, then we can go into the Fusion page. Come on. No, not the Fusion page. The color page. And we can not do that. We can look at the graphs. And with the graphs, we can see that we can bring it down. But I want this software to do it for me. I'm tired of doing all the work. Now that I've read the manual for the past month and a half, I just want the computer to do it. No, I'm kidding. Let's see if we bring down the mids here. Oh yeah, that's looking good. And then we tint it. Oh yeah, just change the whole thing. Oh, the very vibrant. We get. Wait, how's this work? Now we gotta learn. Now we gotta read the whole manual for the color page. We don't got time for that. No more time for that. Now we just have to. Oh. Look at this advanced color corrections inside of DaVinci Resolve. You can use grade node in Fusion as well? Nah. I'm done with the Fusion page. I'm sick of it. I never want to go back to the Fusion page again. Color corrector. Okay, let's do some advanced compositing here. We got the media in. We're gonna bring it to the transform node. This transform node, we're gonna size it up just a tiny bit, just a smidge. Okay, that might be too much. And this is only gonna be on the red. And then we're gonna do the same thing down here. And this is gonna be on the green. Wait. No, I want this to be blue. And then we're gonna make a multi-merge. Loop it in there. Loop. And then we're gonna change the compositing style. The modes to lighten. Oh yeah. This is real look development. Lighten. That's it. That's it. And then we could add a mask to this. And make it soft edge it. Plug that mask into that. Oh, we gotta flip those. Invert. What? Oh, I put a transform on that. That's not a... Okay. Yeah, we got chromatic aberration. Sorta. If this one... Oh, let's turn it... Oh yeah, we'll make this one a little bit smaller. There we go. Da-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Right there. We got chromatic aberration. Dude, this looks cool. I gotta render out this whole scene. I gotta, you know what? Oh, I'm so excited. This is we got it. We got it going. We got something going here. And you know what? Just for the sake of like walking through the process. Oh yeah, the proxy thing. That's what we originally. I'm too excited. I'm excited that like looks cool. Okay, so proxy. Yeah, if you click over here, turn on proxy, auto proxy. We have to turn everything on, right? Fusion, playback, or user, and then timeline. Yeah, honestly, I'm not clear about, it's this, turning these things off help a lot, right? Turning off high quality motion blur, turning these on, but then seeing if it does something when I do this. The hidden button. We found the hidden button. The hidden menu. That is that is pretty stupid. I I always wanted to know. Yeah, wow. That would have been useful a while back. for the past month and a half. That would have been good to know how to do that. I didn't know it was here. I didn't know we could do this. Yeah, you sent a thing here. What to say? Price increase of 66.7 from for Adobe Pro only. What? What's Adobe Pro? I don't know what Adobe Pro is. Check the other link. Oh, your Adobe subscription might be more expensive next month, but at least you'll get some freebies. Yo, if they slid in the painter, what's it called? Substance Painter? All that whole tool suite, you know? What are the freebies? I don't need freebies. I just want, I don't need it. But what is this? Let's see it. Your Adobe subscription might be more expensive. Adobe subscriptions could cost a little more from this month, with the company enacting a long-promised price change. Previously, the blah blah blah. The price will affect most Creative Cloud and Creative Cloud All apps for individuals, teams, and enterprises. Not all bad news, though. With members getting access to free Adobe design tools, we've got worldwide pricing. All subscriptions now come bundled with their new product, Firefly. $2. It's up $2 for standalone copies. Monthly plans go up by $3. Wow. I'm actually currently paying for Midjourney. I use it though for stuff, for things, you know. I don't use Firefly. I haven't really. Yeah, no, I haven't. Look, but Photoshop generative fill is pretty cool. Actually, it's very cool. We haven't used it, but I've seen it, people using it in their workflow for like video design, and it really makes sense. Where you grab a screenshot of your footage and then you bring it into Photoshop and you do generative fill to get like a paint out, or what's it called? A clean matte, right? Like a clean background. You remove the person or whatever, and then you bring it back in. And that's just a quick way to do that, rather than like inside of DaVinci Resolve, paint it and do that manual. You know what I'm saying? I mean, auto render range. And then if we go a little, that render range, auto render range. That is so strange that it's way over there. Comfy UI. I've heard of this. The most powerful and modular stable. Yeah. Man. I was playing with Stable Diffusion a while back with like generative. I mean, this was like months ago. I made a video on my Instagram about it.
In today's video, I'm going to show you 4 amazing alternatives to Photoshop for generative fill for free. Yep, you heard me right. No Photoshop needed and free. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll be armed with some powerful tools to take your designs to the next level. Let's dive in. Hey everybody, this is Ali. In this video, I'll be showing you 4 ways to use generative fill without Photoshop. And the best thing is that you can use these tools for free. Generative fill is a powerful tool that can be used to add or remove or replace objects in an image or to expand the background of a photo. It's a great way to save time and to achieve professional looking results. Alright, let's kick things off with our first contender, Photopea. It's a fantastic web-based tool that mirrors many of Photoshop's
Yeah.
features and can handle generative fill like a champ. But that's just the beginning. We'll also explore Firefly, ClickDrop, and Leonardo AI, each with their photopea.com, and then select
Photopea's cool.
select the listen to $5 fee to get a angular select.
What? I gotta pay for that?
Click on magic replace here, and then background in place. Stick around because I'm about to show you how to insert what you want right and select what you want to remove. So, for a free version, upload your image for 30 upscales per day for free, which allows you to use a generative. You can
Whatever. I think you can actually do generative fill with Midjourney. They have like.
Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to create a 3D carousel effect using Fusion.
Okay. Photopea is literally the Photoshop on the web. Yeah. Dolly 2. I don't know. Nah, I'm not gonna. Photoshop still has pretty good generative fill. Plus, I'm so familiar with. So familiar with Photoshop. You know, it's like an extension of my whatever. That's what Photoshop is using under the hood. Photoshop is using Photopea under the hood. Photoshop's actually built on Photopea. Did you know that? You can quote me. That stuff was around months before Photoshop added it. Yeah. That would have made it a lot better. It's true though. Dude, I am so pumped that this looks pretty cool. Let's keep. So that solves it though, right? So there's this hidden button over here. When you turn on proxy and auto proxy, a hidden secret button between frames 0 and 1. If you right click it, you can change the quality playback. That is kind of wild. That's really useful, man. I wish I knew that before, but well, there it is. What's this? Dolly versus Photoshop. Which is better? Nah, it's gonna be Photoshop. Photoshop's better. Photoshop's better. Nah, these things are already like really good. It's not even a competition. It just kind of works, and then if you need to, you just, which you do. I mean, that's like all AI stuff. You need to tweak it. It always does it like 90% of the time. Like it takes you 90% of the way, and then you always have to just like, you know, do a little bit of refinement if you want to make it perfect, or it's just fine at 90% good for a lot of people. Photoshop literally added the same thing that has been around for over a year. It's literally using the same thing. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what businesses do, right? They kind of copy each other, kind of riff on each other. But this is totally a thing that should be in Photoshop. So. Yeah, that's interesting, man. I'm curious to see what happens with like all the AI cases that are going to be brought up and like brought to the Supreme Court. That's exciting. It's interesting. I don't know. I'm just curious to see what the like what what are the decisions for like the training data that AI has been trained on? Because Photoshop is so mainstream, people lost their mind for something that was around for over a year. Yeah. 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 I yeah. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know. It should be in Photoshop though. I was happy when it came to Photoshop. I've been messing around with Stable Diffusion though. That's like the real thing if you want to get into like the hardcore stuff. But I was using one that was uh that was inside its Stable Diffusion. It was like a plugin that enabled for like generating like animated motion, and it would generate the frames, and then it would be able to generate the in-betweens and like how you go through the space. It was very technically difficult. It was but that was a cool, what was that called? Stable Diffusion video automatic 1111. I think that's what it is. That stuff was really sweet. I wonder what's up. It was like control net with automatic 1111. Oh yeah, comfy UI, that stuff. But every 3D artist, 2D have thousands of works on their artist. I know, that's so. I mean, artists use other artists' work for reference all the time. Every 3D, 2D artist has thousands of works of other artists. So for me, it's not really as much of a big deal. Yes. Yeah. I was using this before. It's just that it's a pain to install all the dependencies to run Stable Diffusion. Like, I don't know, it feels like it might just be me, but installing all this stuff feels like it weighs down my computer in a certain way. It's like adding extensions and different sort of like paths. It might just be me. I feel like maybe I needed a specific computer just for running this type of stuff. Comfy UI. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Comfy UI. But it was like inside of this. It was inside of this. Formers. I think we're all just waiting for Sora. But this was like the thing I haven't found it yet though. But it's like I mean in my mind it's the precursor to Sora. And I don't know, I want to kind of look into it, see if people are still using it. It was pretty cool. Actually, I think I'm in their Discord. Am I still in that group? My left. Tried to clean up. Oh, deforum. That's what it is. Yo, thanks for the follow. Oh, yo, on YouTube, enter my dreams. EMD. What's up, man? How's it going? We're a little sidetracked today. Yo, enter my dreams. Visuals, there we go. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. Your Instagram is dope. I'm trying to figure out how to how to make stuff like that. This is like a quick test. Trying to figure out the workflow for bringing it into DaVinci Resolve. It's looking all right. And now we're getting a little sidetracked, kind of checking out deforum, which was like the stable diffusion, generative animation stuff here. But let's see. This is what I got going in Unreal. Have you been using the motion graphics tools? Pretty exciting. Yes, rendering EXR. Oh, with Touch Designer. Wow, so it's like running an instance and doing it live? Generative? It's pretty sick. Lots of people use that for live visuals. Wow. Oh, I saw that. I saw that at a show and I was like, it crossed my mind. I was like, is that? Because yeah, I thought it was live. Huh. So that's how they're doing it. Oh, my cam is blowing up. Too many programs open. Ah, Touch Designer. That's a whole thing. I think it's pretty cool to watch, but I haven't touched the motion design tools much. Diving into it. So far, so good, man. I'm gonna be like working in here for a while. Because I've been waiting for the motion design tools to come out. So now that it's here, that's where I'm trying to develop. Do you like the layout or find anything rather non-intuitive? No, I can't say yet. For me, Unreal Engine was I spent like, I don't know, 4 months 2 years ago where I was just like in the zone just learning Unreal Engine, but I haven't really worked in Unreal for a while. So it's like I'm refiguring out how to do this stuff, and then I'm also trying to figure out how to do the motion design workflow. So I don't really have an opinion yet, but it's fun, and I just want to learn this stuff. Like, I haven't figured out the workflow. I know you've got these sequencers and you kind of add them in, and then you also got the one thing that I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if you do, I'd be happy to, like, you could tell me. It'd be awesome, because I don't know how to set up the sound react yet. Like, get it so that these elements are reacting to the audio. Yeah, I'm messing around with, like, I'm setting up this scene here Let me turn down this post process. Then we can hop out. So this scene is just like, I don't know. I kind of set up this. Waiting for Windbush on the audio. Yeah, same here. I'm trying to I'm like catching every single tutorial. I just saw a really good one. I could share it. It was like a quick thing about how to set up text so that it goes around. But the basic concept is that you have to, if you have like a round thing and you want to make a round text around it, you have to convert it to a static mesh, and then you can do the bend modifier. But I'll link that. It was a good video. I just saw it before this. He was making some good ones. Where is it?
All right, let's make this.
This one? That was a quick one. Yeah, you saw that? Okay. Procedural, is that inside, was it with the motion design or just the procedural growth? I'm also wondering, are there templates that we can play around with? I thought there was like a whole bunch of them, but when I was looking on the website, I couldn't find it. Because the current template, I was playing around. I mean, it's really simple. But that's like, yeah, this is a cool one. I was like taking the idea for grabbing the assets from the automotive and then also the virtual production studio. That was good as well. I've been trying to find those templates. I don't know if they exist. Yeah, I don't think they exist. They might exist later. I'm so excited for this stuff though. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing around in here for a while. Actually, I gotta start putting together like videos. Posting stuff on Instagram. My Instagram game is weak. Gotta level that up. But we got this donut scene. Oh no, man. No, it's all good. No, this is what it's about. Sure, great. Thanks for stopping by, man. We've got the donut portal here. Oh, there's something about this. If we do, we add another effector, animator, modifier, no. Here, effector. Okay, there we go. Actors, effector. Oh, whoops. If we connect these, maybe that's a better way to do it. These two are connected like that. Cool. And then effector 3, we just turn on, what is it? Turn on orientation. And then the donuts start. Start doing their donut thing. Start flipping? No. Hmm. Let's see, can we pause this? Okay, we don't need so many donuts. I think that's making this whole thing a little bit slower. Audio. Chill hop radio. Please. On. Okay, that's way faster. Oops. Huh? I like to chill and look at the donuts. Alright. Actually, let's go back to the other thing and try to mess around with the lighting. Get the lighting looking good. Lights. Oops. Oh, take off the outline and then add a bevel. And make it concave. And then we can add, that's what that dude did. He did the emissive to bevel. And then oh yeah. Damn. Looks good. Yeah, we've got the actually that's I just grabbed that trick from the guy from his video. But if you put like an emissive on the bevel, it looks cool. You can't really see it right now on this camera. I don't know why. But like if I preview a render a screen, I forget how to do that as well. Been a while. Snap, no. Gotta refamiliarize myself with this stuff. Sep's lighting. This is a light. I don't know why it's not doesn't seem to be doing anything. Because lumens is not turned on, maybe? Well, let's see if we just add another light. What's it say? Multiple directional lights are competing to be the single one used for forward shading, translucent, water, or volumetric. Please adjust their forward shading priority. As a fallback, the main directional light will be selected based on overall brightness. Alright, well the one I just added seemed to be doing the most. That's not what I want actually. I don't want a directional light. Lights, is it a little bit of light? Oh. Oh, the other trick I saw, it was like for laser. To do like a laser beam, right? You do just a mesh, a tube, a cylinder loop, and then we add a emissive, yes, red, and then put the pivot to here. Did they fix that? It was like you had to do two things here. You had to be like pivot, set it here, and then you have to do one more thing. I mean, if I try to rotate it now, yeah, if I try to, that doesn't do it. It's like to finish that, you have to set it here, and then no. Set it here. These are the small things that I gotta figure out again. Oh man.
Of the pivot point. To do so, click on the pivot using the middle mouse button, then drag it to its new location. So now, if you rotate the actor, it will rotate around the new location. However, if you deselect the actor, then select it again, the pivot will be reset to its original position.
Yeah, what the heck?
Okay, so if you want to permanently change the location of the pivot point, after you set its location, right-click on the actor, and in the menu, go to Pivot, Set as Pivot Offset. So now, if you deselect the actor, then select it again, the pivot will remain in the same spot. And then if you ever want to set the pivot back to its default location, right-click and then go to Pivot, Reset Pivot Offset. Okay.
What? Wait. So I can't do right-click, set here, and then I have to do this, and then okay. What? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. Bruh. Bruh. Oh, it kind of worked. What the heck? What? I don't know. What's going on there? Where are you going? Okay, let's get some lights in here. Turn off the area light. Get the lights. Come on. Okay. Spotlight. I'm gonna add the assets from this into here. You can actually go outside of Unreal and like go into the actual folders here. Huh? Oh, there we go. There we go. All right, cool. Man, my instance is definitely feeling a little buggy at the moment, though. Oh, here we go. Plug this. Do any of these work? Oh, they're tiny.
hope that others know I'd like to see them flourish in a way they didn't know, to meet the world with kind. Out of reach, get dirty, but I'm just not sure. I hope that others know I'd like to see them flourish in a way they didn't know, to meet the world with kindness. I hope that others know I'd like to see them flourish in a way they didn't know, to meet the world with kindness. I've spent some time there in the forest below. The color of the darkness is shifting in my room. She's growing up without me in a forest of her own. The color of the darkness is shifting in my room. She's growing up without me in a forest of her own. The color of the darkness is shifting in my room. She's growing up without me in a forest of her own. The winter of redemption has come and it has gone. think it's time to grow up and face the day head on.
How to make this convert to spawnable? That's what I was looking for. So when this comes in, this thing can look at it. Huh. I can find it. Alright. Get that. Let's just animate this. Let's see if we can get this working. I understand the concept of having these multiple different takes. that you can kind of sequence through what I'm trying to do here. We got Cinema Camera Actor 2. And we'll move it from here to here. Doesn't really matter. Something like that. Oops. Okay. Bro, what? Oh, we're not in it. Donut. Donut. Yeah, I want to get away from this. This is okay, well, at least that's the idea, is that you get this sequencer and you can kind of load these up and then you can kind of go through, set up different shots. I don't know what the deal with. Maybe it's the music, but let's take a look at the donuts. Donut. Donuts. Oh, the other thing I want to figure out how to do is have the meshes reacting off of each other so that there's like inner physics. Probably makes this a lot heavier, but I want to see how to do that. I don't know. Simulate physics. Maybe you can't. Once it becomes a clone, once it's in the cloner, maybe you can't simulate the physics. Possibly. Delicious. Oh, because it's over here. What? What is? Okay. Okay, now we got the donuts kind of doing, each one's kind of doing its own thing. They're not all just like can we make this SVG? Yes. Huh? All right. Just messing around. Doesn't look like much is... Not much is happening. Maybe I just need to sleep on this for another day. Consolidate Unreal Engine in my brain for further development. What do we have to do? We have to start putting shots together and rendering them, putting them together into a more cohesive type thing inside of Resolve, which we figured out how to do today. So I'm gonna end this here and pick it up tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in. Let's see how this progresses. I need another night to wrap my head around things. I think. But hopefully you picked up some things, like what you see. Yeah.